I purchased this 3-bedroom house for £84,000 in Birmingham. I found this property on Rightmove, and what attracted me to it was that it was with Express Estate Agency. This is an online agency based in Manchester, and they usually sell properties at a discount as the owners tend to be motivated. When I first went to view this property, the guy was keen on selling it, but still wanted a really good price. As you can see from the floor plans on screen, there wasn't much scope for adding a significant amount of value in relation to this property. At the time, all I wanted to do was buy something that was 25% below market value, as that's what all the courses I had been on were saying. Get the property at a 25% below market value discount and refinance at the market value in order to get all of your money back out. I just want to show you the photos of the property. I didn't take any after photos, but what I did to this property was as follows. I painted it upstairs and downstairs. I put on a new roof thinking it would add lots of value to this property. I put down new carpet upstairs. That was it. No new kitchen, no new bathroom, no new boiler, no rewire, no additional rooms added, nothing. How did I finance this house? I purchased this house on a buy-to-let mortgage and put down a 25% deposit. It cost me £21,000. How did I refinance this property? I didn't. I left this property on a buy-to-let mortgage. The purchase price was £84,000, the deposit was £21,000, the refurbishment costs came to £10,000, and the legal fees were £1,500. The total costs on this property were £32,500. The rent per calendar month was £575, resulting in a rent per annum of £6,900. The money left in was £32,500. The gross yield on this property was 8.21%. The return on investment was 10%. Why did I leave all my money in on my first investment property? Dipping my toe into the water. Because this was my first buy-to-let, I wanted to make sure I wasn't taking a big risk, so I decided to buy a cheaper property, so if anything went wrong, my exposure would be limited. No stamp duty. At the purchase price of £84,000, there was no stamp duty to pay, which at the time I thought was brilliant. Value added. I didn't do too much work to this property, and so I felt at the time there was no point on remortgaging the property onto another buy-to-let mortgage. When looking at the financial metrics, the only metric I used to see people talk about was the yield, and so on this, the yield was 8.21%. So I felt like it was a good investment. Traditional investor. At the time, I was working at Ernst & Young, and so it wasn't uncommon for me to be working 10 to 12 hours a day and sometimes 7 days a week. In my network, property was seen as a long-term investment, something that you invested money into in order to earn a return on your money, and anything creative was carried out by developers, and I didn't feel like a developer. I had purchased the property, completed minimal works, and wanted to forget about it so I could carry on with my day job. I was the traditional or armchair investor. What I could have done. Looking back, what I could have done is purchase properties like the one you are seeing on screen. These properties were on the same road, would have been even cheaper to purchase. I would have been able to create the uplift as I was creating another bedroom. The size of the bedroom might seem small, 2.10 by 2.57, which is 5.40, but I would have started the entrance to the bedroom a lot earlier and incorporated the cupboard space and some of the corridor space into the bedroom, adding potentially 2.10 times 1, which is 2.10. Therefore resulting in an overall size of 7.40. I have seen the small bedroom in these 3-bedroom houses being roughly 6.93 square meters, so the one I created would have been even bigger. I would have shifted the bathroom downstairs and added a small extension at the back of the kitchen for the new bathroom.